Hello, beautiful people. It is I, Christina Leandra, aka Cocolo, aka Miss You Better Get Your Mind Right. So thanks you guys for joining me today. Today I actually kind of want to do more of a review. So I was going to be reviewing a little bit so far from my experience from a program by T.Harv Eker. And I actually bought a few of his programs and I am really enjoying them. Like, I really, really recommend them. So today I'm kind of reviewing, he has a program called the Life Makeover coaching program. So it's really cool because I was actually looking into hiring a life coach recently. This is maybe about a few months back. I actually made a few phone calls and spoke to two, got a consultation. And then I happened to come across this program and it was, similar to a life makeover coaching. And it was actually, definitely, very affordable, and it's for 4 months. And so you basically get a weekly coaching call. And the whole point of it is it's a life makeover. So you actually have different areas of your life that you are working on each week. So they break it down so then that each week you have a different focus for that week to improve that area of your life. So I think it was something that was really interesting to me, and I felt like it was going to really help to, help, accelerate the growth, I guess you can say, for me, just kind of, push me forward, quicker than what I would be able to do on my own. You can see my son's handprint. That's really distracting, you guys. I'm sorry. We had a road trip and, he had to get out and kind of run around a little bit when we made our pit stops. Yeah, I need to clean my car, okay? So don't pay attention to this little baby. That's actually a really big handprint. Oh my gosh, yeah. And people tell us that he has big hands, and yeah, he likes to go boxing, so we've been trying to train him to do boxing. So anyways, but sorry for the mama stories, how it is, okay? All right, I know you mamas out there understand. But anyway, so what I really wanted to get back to was kind of just explaining the program, and just kind of mention some of the areas that you get to focus on, and for each week. So basically they call them categories. And so the categories, I'm going to kind of read from my little notes here. So the first category is money and finance. So so you get to basically focus on that area for that week, and you're on the weekly coaching call. So you do have a coach that you talk to basically through like a webinar. It's like a live webinar, so you can ask your questions, you raise your hand, they unmute you, you kind of discuss what your action steps are going to be. So it's really cool because, and then you get a little action guide that you get to answer the questions, write down what actions you're going to take to improve that area. So the second one, so money and finance. Then there's business or career. Then relationships. The fourth is health and wellness. The fifth is recreation and play. So, if that's something you're lacking, maybe sometimes if you're like a workaholic and you don't really make time, for fun or taking enough trips and vacations, something I'm also trying to improve, but I haven't got to that category yet, so I'm not focused on that yet. 6 is personal, spiritual, and professional education. So that's more self-development. So I think I actually excel pretty well in that area because, I'm always talking about self-development, and I'm always studying almost every day. Pretty much every day I'm studying. I'm improving my personal self-development. So I think I'm pretty good in that area, but maybe when I get to that focus, maybe I can focus a little bit more on spiritual, because I do want to start meditating. I'm trying to learn and look into a little bit of that. So then the next one is personal environment, and that can be home and work. That actually was my first focus for the first week that I started the program, and it's really jump-started this whole decluttering that I've been going through lately, and it feels so good. Like I've still been cleaning stuff, every day. I'm working on a little area of the house, got rid of so much stuff. Probably gonna have to garage sale soon. So I'm just ready to get everything out. If I don't need it, there's no reason it needs to be in this house. I even went freaking crazy and got rid of all the towels that didn't match my house, and went to Target and had fun buying matching towels for my hall closet. I mean, I know it's kind of nuts. I pretty much wanted my hall closet to be organized and color coded, okay? But you know what? It feels good. Like, opening up my closet, it's like, wow, what a nice organized closet, and it's colorful. So maybe these don't mean anything to you guys, but these are just little things that for me that actually, makes a big difference. And it's nice to come home and feel, things are organized and in place and you're not stressed trying to look for things, you know where things are. And I don't know, I think I really enjoy doing it. I'm still kind of getting rid of things, each day. Last night I was working on, stuff, and tonight I'm going to work on cleaning more different areas and tackle the garage later this week. It's not looking forward to that, but it needs to be done. And then the last one is service and contribution. So that one actually has been really fulfilling. So last week was my focus of service and contribution, and actually the week before as well too. So sometimes if you want to focus on an area, it's really fulfilling you and you're really enjoying it, it's okay to go ahead, they say, and continue it for another week. But again, like, I'm changing it for this next week because I want to be able to focus on all areas. I mean, it's a life makeover, so you don't want to get stuck. I mean, at least I feel you don't want to get stuck in one area. But service and contribution, I've really been having a lot of fun with it, and I actually just recently became a volunteer at a local charity. And I'm in contact with the lady. She's actually going to contact me when she needs me. I mean, I was like, well, why wouldn't you need me now? I mean, I'm pretty much ready, to help. But she said, she's going to contact me. So my goal is to maybe help out there, physically, offer some hours of my time to help out with whatever they need. I want to at least do maybe like twice a month. I wanted once a week, but this lady hasn't contacted me, so I don't really know. But I was like, well, I'll do what I can and, whatever they need me for. So I'm staying in contact with her. Then I actually, I'm always really interested in like helping with foster children because, kids are the future. And I think it's just, I just think it's so important. And I know, babies and kids, I think that's like a sensitive issue and a sensitive topic for all of us, because, they're innocent kids. And, it's unfortunate that they're into circumstances that, that they didn't ask for, So I'm helping with a foster kids foundation through Mattress Firm. So at first I was just going to donate some school supplies, but then when I went online, I started doing some research. I was like, wow, you can actually just do a whole campaign and raise money to bring awareness for this. So that's what I did. And I've actually been having really fun with it. So I'm kind of, right now I've been focusing on, kind of texting all my friends, posting on social media, and just trying to raise some money. So far I've raised, I think we're at, what was it? I was at 150, about 220. Yeah, so far I raised $220. So it may not seem like a lot, but you know what? That's $220 that they didn't have before. Okay, so I feel really good about it, and I'm going to be focusing on it. The campaign's until August 27th, so I'm going to be focusing on that. So, so far, I just really think that this Life Makeover coaching program by T.Harv Eker has really been my money's worth. I think the program, when I got it, was only like $290, so a little less than $300, but it's really fulfilling, and it's really bringing a lot of awareness and something that I want to continue. I mean, if I can create this habit into my life and this strategy that I can continue on for, the rest of my life, years to come, and kind of, have that awareness for, making sure that each week I kind of focus on something, or just being consistent. So if I can still stay consistent with the service and contribution, and then stay consistent with the personal environment, with my home, I mean, I think it's creating really great habits for me, and I really enjoy it. So I just wanted to kind of share that quick feedback. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but maybe this will give you guys some ideas and stuff that you can do. And for any of those that want to ask me, a little bit more questions about it, or any kind of thing like that, just go ahead and leave a comment. I'll definitely do my best to try to share it with as much detail as possible, or whatever the case may be. But again, if you want to just implement this on your own, I mean, I think it would be pretty doable. The coaching program is actually great because it offers that, that support. So you meet with your coaching group on that coaching call once a week, and it does offer that support. And, I think that's really great because I don't really have a lot of people that I can, talk to about these types of things, because a lot of my friends are busy, with their focus, that they got going on, and not too many people take the time to try to make improvements and change in their life. So so easy to get stuck in what you're doing, and not look in any ways to make a difference. But this, I think, is really great because it has accountability. You know, there's also a Facebook little community, you know, that once you're into the program, you get access to the Facebook community. It's a private Facebook community. So it's great because you're with like-minded people. So I just think it's really great. I do recommend it. And anything by T.Harv is honestly really good. I mean, we were on a road trip, you know, me and my fiance and our son were on a road trip this week, hence the little, you know, baby hands over there, little baby monster hands. And I actually kind of got him into listening to some of T.Harv, and, you know, he actually really enjoyed it. And we ended up listening to him most of the drive, and, you know, even he started, you know, then we had time to discuss it and kind of discuss, you know, oh yeah, maybe that is why, you know, I have this mental blocker. You know, it just brings up so many different things that, you know, we're not aware of, you know, but when somebody from the outside starts telling you these things and you're like, wait a minute, I think I do that, or I think that's my problem. So T.Harv is amazing. I think he's great. And I just wanted to kind of share again, you know, some of that. So maybe gives you some ideas for yourself. If you have some friends or anything like that who might be interested in making improvements like that, like, you know, maybe have a little lunch once a week and kind of maybe have a little action step, a little goal, like, hey, you know what, this week I'm going to focus on this. What's an easy action step? And that's the important part too. They said that make sure that those action steps are easy. Make sure it's something that you're going to do. Don't make it too complicated, because like T.Harv says, if you make it too complicated, you're not going to do it. I mean, how many times have you been like, oh, I'm about to go to the gym 5 days a week for an hour and a half, and, you know, I'm dedicated, I'm about to lose this weight, or New Year's resolutions, I'm going to do this and that every day. And then you don't follow through because it's unrealistic. I mean, you know, you can't just make a far-fetched goal and then expect to hit it. So that's why he says it's really important to make easy action steps, whether it's just, okay, I want to start traveling more. Action step number 1, just Google places to travel. You know, create a budget. That's 2 action steps right there. Complete those each week. You know, we'll create new action steps, of course, but, you know, just give yourself a few each week that are easy, that are doable. So I think it's really great. And if you guys, you know, got anything out of it, maybe share, you know, some ideas that you have. Definitely share any kind of comments that you have, or, you know, comment to share any ideas that you have. And, you know, maybe just kind of bring your awareness on, you know, just kind of being able to focus on different categories. So those are the categories that he gives. And I think they're really great categories because it is a complete life makeover. And thank you guys for listening to me. And again, if you have any questions, just comment below. And if you have any ideas to share that might help me, definitely share those ideas with you, okay? Or share those ideas with me and everybody else. Okay, you guys? All right, well, thanks a lot, you guys. And remember, go spread some kindness out there, okay?